Hi, I'm Sharon Dooley, sports massage therapist and yoga teacher. So today we're going to look at being the lightness on your feet and exploring where your weight is through your body. In yoga terms, that's where you can see progressing towards jumping through from one position to another. And then from day to day, it's just learning about teaching your body to engage around here, which can then keeping space through your joints, through your hips and through your knees and your ankles, so that you can just even generally move around better. So you might just start with learning to engage, and then you may or may not want to progress to the actual jumping through. So to start with, just placing your feet flat on the floor, knees bent, press down through your feet, lengthening up through your chest. It's as if somebody's lifting your chest, so your back is nice and long. And then you're just going to press through your feet and engage around your midsection. So that might feel like you're bearing down. It's a bit like the muscles you use when you're about to have a poo. And then release and engaging and releasing. And just get a sense, as you're engaging, you may or may not be able to sense what happens through your legs and feet. And then keeping that sense, just lifting your legs up, stretching out through your legs, lower your legs down, come back to sitting. And again, while you're here, pressing down through the backs of your legs, through your heels, lengthening up through your chest. Reach out through your arms and then rocking back and holding, lengthening up through your legs and then lowering back down. We'll do one more of those. Bringing your knees in, lengthening and lowering. And then come back to lying on your back. Take your feet up towards the ceiling. You're going to press down through your lower back. So have your lower back in contact with the floor. And then keeping that sense, imagine your legs are moving from just below your rib cage. You're holding, lengthening. At any point where you can't hold it and you feel your back's coming off, you're going to bend your knees and bring them back in. And then slowly bring yourself up onto all fours. And then have your knees slightly behind your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And again, while you're here, just start with getting a sense of engaging through here. So that might feel like you're pulling your belly button up towards your spine and spreading out across the back of your body. And then releasing. And then just rocking forwards, feeling the weight of your body through your hands. Rocking back, feeling the weight of your body through your knees. Maybe back through your feet. And then tucking your toes under. Get a sense that your weight is neutral. So it's equally spread through your hands and your knees and your feet. And then think about engaging through the middle of your body, around your belly button. And then you're going to lift your knees up. I'm going to take 3 breaths here. And lower down. And then lifting your knees up. And lowering down. And then lifting your knees up. Try and get a sense that in this position, It's almost like your legs are being held by your middle, and then just rocking backwards and forwards, feeling your weight transferring backwards and forwards. And then lowering down, take a little rest, sinking back over your feet. Come back up onto all fours, tuck your toes under. Think about engaging through your middle, press down through your feet, press down through your hands, allowing your knees to come up, coming all the way up into downward dog. And then while you're here, getting a sense that you've got space through your hip joints, so allowing your hips to lengthen up towards the floor. Imagine your legs are heavy down through the backs of your legs, is weighted back down through the floor. And then take your right leg up towards the ceiling. Imagine moving the leg from that point just below your rib cage. Bring your knee in and then under your hands. And then taking that leg back up, lower down. And the same with the left. So you're reaching up, really create space through your hip. Bend your knees, swinging through to your hands. And then stepping back into downward dog. Again, getting that sense of space through your hips, weight through your feet, bending into your knees. Think about, it's like you're spring loading, so you can just be light through your feet. And then notice if you take the weight forward here, it's forward into your hands. So you're just exploring. And then going up onto your toes and lowering down. And then from here, I tend to go up onto my fingertips. Taking a deep breath in as you exhale, maybe jumping your feet forwards, or you can step or walk forwards. And then gently straighten your legs and just hanging. Inhale, come all the way up. Bend your knee up in line with your hip. Again, getting that sense that your leg is moving from just below your rib cage. And you're going to gently control your leg back behind you, come back into a high lunge. Have your front knee in line with or just behind your back heel. Lower your back knee down. And then press down through your back leg. Press down through your front foot, come all the way back up. Fold forwards. And then you're going to step back into downward dog. Bending your knees, just maybe practicing jumping forwards again. And then coming all the way up. Lifting your left knee up in line with your left hip. Going to send your left foot back again, control, thinking, engaging all the way through here. Front knee behind front heel, lowering down. And then pressing down through both feet, you're going to bring your body straight back up again. Bring your hands down, step back into downward dog. Bending into your knees. And just getting that sense it's spring loaded, so you're really light through your feet, through your hands. And then coming all the way up, bringing your palms back together. So it can take quite a while to get that sense and build that control, but that's just where you start, and just play around with it. And you can just step without jumping, but always think about just being engaged through here. So the whole body's getting involved with the movements. Everything's helping each other as you're moving. So you're just exploring where one part of your body is stable to allow another part of your body to move. Have a great week. I'll see you next week.